Thanks, boss. How's it going, ManaTea? So sometimes when I go to the gym, I use the massage chairs. It's a really nice way to relax and unwind. Well, there's this performance mode, and it really just concentrates like 95% on your ass. And I mean, it gets really fucking deep in there. Like, sometimes I'm worried because it's like hovering like, like within an inch and a half of my balls. And it's like, this thing is so intense that if it crushes my jewels, I'm going to be sent right to the fucking hospital. But you know what? Like, I already have 3 kids, so I don't need any more. I was thinking about getting snipped, and if the chair just makes a mistake, I can get a lawsuit out of it, take some medical bills. There's no negatives. So the other day, I'm trying to chill in there, and there's this guy like 3 seats down, and he's just like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, I know it feels good, but I don't think you're supposed to come here. Like, and then I start thinking, like, am I missing something? Like, there's a neck massager, there's foot massagers, there's arm massagers. Is there a penis attachment that I don't see? Just gives your dick a real nice twist, like it's wringing out a towel. Because, like, I thought my gym membership was already a good price, but if I could get yoked and stroked for the same price, fucking sign me up. Another thing I like about performance mode is it gives you the ability to twerk your ass like Nicki Minaj while you're just sitting in place. It's really miraculous. So, the other day I was in a massage chair. I know lots of massage chair stories. It's kind of like my sweet escape. But I'm sitting there and he's fucking calling me. No, Mom! God, I'm busy! Have a light. But my fiance calls me and I'm in a fucking massage chair. And she's very angry. And my kids are crying in the background, which, that happens a couple times a week. Angry wife, crying kids. And I'm like, they just did something typical, like they rubbed food everywhere, or, like, overflowed the bathtub, or, shit on the ceiling, but it was none of that typical stuff. My 3-year-old actually grabbed my hair clippers from under the sink and gave himself his first haircut, as well as my 5-year-old daughter, her first haircut. So I'm like, fucking Christ, I'm on the way home now, I'm sorry, babe. And I get there, and I'm thinking, like, how do you punish your children for this? How are you going to do it? And I walk in the door, and I see, like, a miniature early 2000s Britney Spears and a little tiny Schmeagle. And I'm like, oh, they're getting ready to start school in like a month. They made the punishment really easy. They're going to go looking like that. Well, I had to fix my daughter's hair a little bit because my fiance wasn't fly with me sending her like that. So I did the best I could, and now she looks just like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber. It's okay, it ain't a bad look for a 5-year-old girl. I think I'm going to start selling foot pics. I tried the OnlyFans thing, but I got tired of getting requested for pictures in diapers and with bottles. It's a little bit too pedophile-esque for me. But if I could just hit like an untapped place in the foot pics market, like, I'm thinking like Sweet Feet. You get like a picture of whatever your favorite candy is with my fucking big-ass man feet dumped in the tub. And then I bag up the candy after and I mail it to you so you can like put it in your mouth while you're enjoying the pictures. Like $60 a pop, though, man. Put that shit inside my hand. Fucking, or my PayPal, whatever the fuck. But they're like Picasso paintings, so just appreciate value of time. I had to come up with like a stripper name, but for my foot pics, and I'm thinking like OG Hammer Toe or Mr. Sweet Feet. Open to any other ideas though. So another idea I was thinking about is, you know those videos where they come up to successful people and they're like, oh, how'd you get your Lamborghini and your Gucci slides? And they're like, oh, blah, 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 I'm the CEO of the law company. Well, I just want to like get all that clout so that way when they ask me, I can tell them really bizarre shit. They're like, oh, I love your Lamborghini, Mr. Bigelow. What do you do for a living? And I'm like, oh, I smuggle midgets across the Canadian border for office. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, if they ask me, like, I could just be like, oh, I invented a boat motor that needs no boat. You just attach it to your anus. So I went to my first prostate exam the other day. You know, like, I got told to leave and come back when I had an appointment. Apparently the fella who had the appointment didn't want an audience. I'm growing my hair out, but no one notices unless I'm wearing shorts. Does anyone know what a cold plunge is? They had them here this Saturday for like a self-care Saturday. Well, what it is like this tub you get in of basically frigid ice water, and it's really good for your vitality and your endurance and your performance. Which performance I learned from the massage chair is 95% in your ass. But like basically, I was trying to build one of these cold plunges, so I'm looking for a used chest freezer. And every time I message someone and I say, hey, will my whole body fit in this? They don't ever message me back. It's fucked up. I don't want to pay full price for a chest freezer. I'm fucking homeless. So I was trying to explain the concept of 1- and 2-line jokes to my 8-year-old son, and all of a sudden pops out of his mouth. Do you think otters eat human pops? I took a microdose, so that sent me into a really, really dark spiral. And I was just thinking, like, if otters were like the ones with the most capability, would they have us all like blocked up in tubes eating us out of the freezer? It's fucked up, man. Have a good night, you filthy fucking animals.
Happy middle, everybody.